I've researched hundreds of faceless YouTube channels to find the 5 methods that will actually help you make money without waiting for your channel to be monetized. But before we get into the methods, why should you not put all of your energy into trying to monetize your channel? Let me show you something. This video on our channel has gotten about 35,000 views and made a little over $600. Not bad. Now here's another video that has gotten over 240,000 views on our channel, 7 times more views than the previous one. So it should have made 7 times more money, right? Wrong. It made about $1,400, which is just 2x the revenue of the previous video. And that is the reality of ad revenue on YouTube. It's necessary for sure, but it's not reliable. It is heavily dependent on several factors like the location of your audience, your niche, the topics you choose. Plus, you cannot make decent money from AdSense unless you are super consistent and your videos do get thousands of views. Unfortunately, that is just not the reality for a lot of faceless channels out there, including probably yours. So if you really want to make your faceless channel, your faceless videos profitable, you have to look at other avenues besides AdSense that can help you make money. And that is exactly what we are discussing in today's video. And to make things even simpler for you, we are going to rate each method on a scale of 1 to 5 on the basis of its ease of execution and its money-making potential. So make sure you hit subscribe and let's dive in. Method number 1, affiliate marketing. This is probably the most common alternate revenue source that both faceless and face-based YouTubers use because it is a natural extension of making videos. With affiliate marketing, you just promote other people's products or services in your videos and earn a commission if somebody purchases that product or service using the affiliate link. Why this method is so popular is because 1, it does not require a lot of extra effort on your part to call out a product or a service in your video, and the potential it has is massive. And 2, you do not need thousands of subscribers or millions of views to make substantial revenue. For example, if you're promoting a software or a product that gives you, let's say, $200 per sale in commission, with just 10 sales, you can make an upward of $2,000. And as your channel grows, those sales are likely to grow as well. Vid Society is a great example of a channel in this space who earns 6 figures from affiliate income, and this is something that he has said on his channel, with just about 50,000 subscribers and a couple thousand views on every video. Now, how do you do this? The easiest and the most natural way to do this is to pick products that align with the videos that you are already making. For instance, if you make self-help content, you can have affiliate links to books, courses, journals, things like that. If you're an AI channel or you talk about AI, you can have links to AI tools. Most new AI tools will have affiliate programs and you can earn commissions through them. If you're into skincare, you can obviously promote skincare products. Amazon affiliates is a great platform to use for this. For travel videos, you can join affiliate programs on travel sites like booking.com or TripAdvisor or Agoda. And anytime somebody books a hotel or a flight or a car through any of these links, you earn a commission. Now, the great thing about such programs or such affiliate products is that they're very easy to set up, but the downside is that they don't have very high commissions per sale. So if making money is your primary objective, if making money is your top priority, you want to go ahead and pick high commission products like the example that we took. You want to pick products that allow you to make over $100, $150 per sale in commission. And these types of products are mostly found on dedicated affiliate marketing platforms like ClickBank, Digistore24. We have actually made a whole video showing you how to get started with affiliate marketing using these platforms. So make sure you go check that out as well. And a pro tip, if you make videos on YouTube, is to have a section in your description. You can call it gears I use or gear I use. And this is where you link all the equipment, all the accessories, all the software you actually use to create your videos. This could include your desktop, your microphone, your laptop, mouse, keyboard, the editing platform that you're using. So if you're using InVideo, for instance, you can put an affiliate link to InVideo's website in your description and you can earn commission that ways. Now, this is not the most obvious way of doing affiliate marketing, but this is a no-brainer because if your viewers are ever curious about your setup, how you're making your videos, you don't need to call it out in every single video. They can just go ahead and find the link in your description. Another thing is the traffic to your affiliate links. Once you have found your product or your service that you want to promote, how do you bring traffic to them? Well, there are 2 types of traffic and 2 ways to bring traffic to your page. One is organic and the other one is paid. Organic traffic includes all of the content that you push out organically and the views it gets. And out of those views, the people who actually get converted to paying customers for those affiliate links. So if you're somebody who's just starting out and you don't have a lot of views on your YouTube channel, one thing you want to do is diversify the number of platforms you share your content on. So if you make YouTube videos, cut out clips from those, share those on YouTube Shorts, share those on TikTok, Instagram as well, and share the link to your affiliate programs on these platforms as well. That increases your chances of getting views more quickly. The second option here is, of course, paid traffic, like running YouTube ads. And that is definitely something you can explore if you have the money right now. But if you don't, you can also explore it later once your channel is more established. In the beginning, I would recommend that you stick to organic traffic and try and create high quality videos that do end up getting you more views and that translate into sales, because that is going to be one, more cost effective, and two, it's also going to teach you the YouTube game a lot faster. Now, coming to the rating for this method, I am going to give it 5 stars for ease of execution because it is super simple to set up. All you need to do is share links in the description of your YouTube videos and maybe do 2 lines of call out in your videos. And I'm also going to give it 5 stars for its money making potential, because you can continue making money from one affiliate link for years on end after you have published it with no additional effort. So win-win. Coming to method number 2, which is user-generated content. Now, this is one of the fastest growing opportunities to make money through video. This is primarily existing on short form content right now. So YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram, and these are the platforms where brands are mostly utilizing UGC content. Some brands also want creators to make landscape videos, which is the kind of video you're seeing right now, but that is still in its nascent stages. Now, UGC is essentially content that is created by regular people like me and you and people who have faceless channels for brands to use in their marketing, right? So it could be things like product reviews, testimonials, tutorials, basically anything that showcases genuine use of a brand's products, right? This is different from influencer marketing, so to speak, because the brand is not paying you for the reach you can get on their content. They're paying you to actually create this content. Brands are shifting towards UGC because it feels more authentic, more relatable for the audiences, especially compared to very overly or heavily produced ads or influencer marketing campaigns. People naturally tend to trust other users. That is why you look at reviews on Amazon, for example. So UGC kind of bridges that gap between the brand and the customers. And this is a great space for faceless creators who do not want to show their face, because the good news is that you don't even need like a fancy camera setup or a microphone or anything like that. Most successful UGC creators actually use their own smartphones. But that does not mean that there is no learning curve. There is a bit of a learning curve. You will need to master a little bit of filmmaking or shooting of videos. You will need to understand things like framing, natural lighting, editing short clips to be able to create videos that brands want to use. Now, let's talk about money. For creators who are just starting out, who are small, they charge anywhere between $50 to $100 per video, depending on the length of the video, depending on the number of products they're having to review, and also the brand for which they're reviewing the product. But with experience and a good portfolio to back you, rates can reach up to $500 or more per video, especially with larger brands who have bigger budgets. Your earning potential will mainly depend on, one, the brand's budget and your ability to make authentic, engaging videos that actually get sales for the brands. So how do you actually get started with this? So first, you need to build a portfolio by creating a few sample videos using products that you may already have lying around your house. So maybe your coffee, maybe your protein powder, skincare that you use, etc. This is just to showcase to brands what you can actually do. Once you have a few solid video pieces ready, put them in a drive or maybe even on like a private YouTube channel itself or on a website. And then you need to start reaching out to brands. You can do this by looking at brands that are running ads on YouTube Shorts using the YouTube ads library and pitch to them directly via email. You can also find brands running ads on TikTok using the link in the description and pitch to them similarly. A lot of brands also post UGC creator requirements on Twitter and on LinkedIn. Just search for this search term, UGC creator needed, and whoever's posted, you can just send across your portfolio to them and wait to hear back. And finally, you can also sign up on several platforms that have come up nowadays. I'm listing all of them on screen. You can see these. These basically connect creators with brands. You simply sign up on these platforms, create a profile, maybe upload your portfolio, and the brands then reach out to you directly depending on the style of content that you're creating. I would recommend that you do both of these things together, right? So you go ahead and pitch to brands and you also sign up on these platforms and wait for brands to reach you. This way, you will get there a lot faster as opposed to just choosing one of these platforms or one of these things and wait for brands to come to you as and when they do. Now, coming to the rating for this method, I am going to give it 2 stars for the ease of execution because there is a definite learning curve. You need to learn how to film, you need to learn how to shoot and slightly edit videos, plus you need to manually reach out to brands initially. But I am going to give it 4 stars for its money-making potential because once your rates increase, you can start making an upward of $2,000 per day, per month, depending on how many videos you can push out and how many brand deals you can close in a month. Coming to method number 3, which is content licensing. Now, content licensing is a way for you to make money by allowing other brands or media outlets to use your videos in their own marketing channels. Essentially, you are granting them permission to use your content in exchange for a fee. For example, travel YouTube channels like Touropia often license scenic footage from Faceless channels that document unique locations. A couple of months ago, I had a Thai brand reach out to me to use videos from my personal channel, which are like self-help videos, on like an integrated TV network across hospitals in Thailand, right? So they were willing to pay me for this content that I had already created. I just had to license it out to them. Now, if you create high quality content that captures something that brands really want, your channel does not need to be big to earn from licensing. So this largely depends on 2 factors. 1, how exclusive your video is, and 2, how the brand intends to use it. For instance, if a brand plans to use your clip in advertisements, they are going to give you a much higher payout as opposed to somebody like those Thai hospitals who just want to run it across hospitals. Another example is that if the brand is only planning to feature the videos on their social media platforms, the payment is going to be lesser as compared to if they were using it for advertising. With this method, there are certain niches, certain industries where you do stand to make a lot of money, travel being one of them, because travel footage is used by licensing platforms like Shutterstock, iStock, Getty, all of those. There are certain industries like travel, like food, where there is a higher demand for content licensing. So if you exist on those industries, or if you plan to go into those industries, you definitely have a higher money-making potential. So how can you get started with this? Here's a brief roadmap. You start by creating valuable, high-quality videos. They need to be unique, they need to be aesthetic, they need to be well-produced, as opposed to UGC content where you can just shoot with your phone, right? The second thing you want to do is identify potential buyers. Ideally, you want to do this before you start filming. So go ahead, go to all of these content licensing platforms, look at what brands and companies in your niche are using, the kind of footage, the kind of videos they are using, who might benefit from using your content. For instance, if you're in the travel space and you shoot a lot of action camera footage, you can actually reach out to brands like DJI, GoPro, Insta360 and sell them your footage, license your footage with them, and stand to make money if they end up using your footage. Another example is the tech space. If you're in this niche, companies may want to use clips of you reviewing tech products. Third thing you want to do is use licensing platforms like Jukin Media, Newsflare that connect you with brands that are looking for specific types of content to license. You can also sign up on websites like Shutterstock, iStock, Getty Images, Artlist. See which are the brands and the platforms in your space that actually either license content or need content, and reach out to them. Here also you will manually have to pitch to brands initially to build up your portfolio, to build up your reputation, but once you do that, once you have a network, you're golden. Another thing you want to do is build a content library, right? So the more videos you create, the larger your content library becomes, and once you've built a collection, you can basically just license different videos over time to different brands, different agencies, and create a passive revenue stream. And when you start doing this, make sure you negotiate fair fee and understand the terms. Pricing depends on the value of your content, the exclusivity of your content, and how the brand actually plans to use it. It is really important to negotiate these terms clearly. So if a brand wants you to be completely exclusive and not have your footage used by any other brand, then you can charge a much higher rate, for example. Now coming to the rating for this method, I am going to give it 1 star for the ease of execution because there is a massive learning curve. You need to shoot and understand high quality footage. You need to understand cameras, lenses, all of those things. And you need to do a lot of outbound lead generation, which is reaching out to brands yourself in order to start making money. But I'm going to give it 4 stars for its money making potential because once you have shot the footage, you can actually continue making money from it by selling it to different brands and content platforms or licensing it again and again and just keep making passive income from it. Coming to method number 4, which is selling digital products. Now, if you're in the the educational niche, this is hands down one of the best ways to make money because you create digital products using knowledge you already have and then sell them on repeat. And just like affiliate marketing, digital products do not require a large audience to be profitable. Since they are digital, they also have no overhead costs like packaging, storage, shipping, etc. for you to take care of. So even with little or no subscribers, you can create products that offer immediate value to people. A lot of people have started promoting things like workout or self-help guides, e-journals, recipe books, calendars through their videos, and they are making substantial revenue through them. And it's super easy to create these products as well because all you need is a design tool like Canva to create the actual product, and then you need a website set up with something like Wix or Squarespace that allows you to host the product and collect revenue from sales. You can also sign up to platforms like Etsy, even Amazon KDP to sell your products, but remember that they will take a commission from your sales, so that is something to keep in mind. Now, how much money can you actually make by selling ebooks or digital products? Now, this obviously requires you to create content that can persuade people to buy that thing, but because digital products like these are relatively low cost, generally between $10 to $30 per item, making sales is relatively easier as opposed to making sales for high ticket items. And the money you will make depends on how many sales you're able to make. So if you make 20 sales in a month, that could be between $200 to $600 in that month. But the great thing about this is that once you have created the product, like I already said, you can sell it repeatedly without the hassle of inventory or additional costs. Now, coming to the rating, I am going to give it 3 stars for ease of execution because it's relatively easy to set up. It's just a little time consuming. And I'm also going to give it 3 stars for its money making potential because you need volume sales to be able to make substantial revenue. Coming to the 5th way of making money without any subscribers, and that is offering consultancy services to other brands, to other creators. Now, this works extremely well for smaller creators because consultancy is based on expertise and not the size of your audience necessarily. So if you have proven experience and can offer valuable insights, then people will pay you for your knowledge irrespective of your subscriber count. Think of somebody who has been in marketing forever. They may not have their own social media presence, but they can teach people about marketing. It obviously does help to have a proven track record of doing something, even if it's not for yourself. So let's say you consult people on how to create and make money from UGC videos. One method to become credible is to do it yourself, have some amount of success, and then use that as a benchmark to teach other people. Another example is that if you're somebody in brand marketing who works with UGC creators and you know the ins and outs of the business, you can go ahead and start consulting people on creating UGC content because you have insider perspective on how brands like to do this. And if you're just starting out, I'm going to tell you in a minute how to build credibility as well. Now, consultancy rates can vary from $50 to $200 per hour initially when you're starting, and as you grow, your reputation increases, you can then charge a lot more. For example, I have been doing YouTube for 4+ years now, and I have also been consulting brands and individuals both on social media content, on YouTube content for as many years. When I started out, I used to charge very low rates, but now I can charge substantially more because I have a proven track record to show my own growth. Established consultants can even make $1,000 plus per session, and the more established you get, the higher you can charge. So how can you build expertise and start leveraging that expertise to make money as a consultant? First, you need to identify your area of strength, whatever it is. It could be something like video editing, it could be SEO, it could be content strategy, it could be content strategy for a specific platform. The second thing you want to do is create a simple portfolio on Google Docs or Notion that highlights your past results, even if it's small personal projects or small gigs. And if you don't have any testimonials or past projects and you're just starting from scratch, you can actually offer free consultation in the beginning. Reach out to brands, reach out to creators, offer to help them in exchange for reviews and testimonials. Once you've built some credibility, you can start charging money, and then from there build it up and start charging more money once you have even more credibility. And finally, start promoting your consultancy services on your own YouTube channel, on your own Instagram, even on LinkedIn and Fiverr, and do outbound reach as well. Reach out to small businesses, reach out to YouTubers who might benefit from your expertise and offer your services. We get so many emails on a daily basis from several creators who are just starting out, let's say in the editing space or in the designing space, to help us with designing and editing and SEO strategy and all of those things. From here, you just need to gradually build up your client base, your reputation, and that just leads to higher rates over time. Now, coming to the rating for this method, I'm going to rate it 3 stars for ease of execution because it's relatively easy to set up. You already know the things, but it is time consuming because it requires you to do grunt work, to reach out to people, to manage clients, all of those things. And I am going to give it 4 stars for revenue potential because you can actually make a lot of money with very little work once you're established. Now, one of the biggest mistakes that nearly every faceless channel makes is adding or trying to add all 5 of these revenue streams to their portfolio altogether simultaneously. And what this does is it dilutes your effort in every single stream. Instead, what I want you to do is, one, yes, you're going to keep creating your faceless videos, you're going to try and hit monetization. And alongside that, you're going to start by focusing on 2 revenue streams that align with your niche. So this could probably be affiliate marketing and digital products, or it could be affiliate marketing and consulting services. And if you're somebody who already films content, you can mix UGC content and content licensing together. I highly recommend using a combination of 2 revenue sources because that allows you to truly maximize your money making potential. But remember that this is just one piece of the puzzle, my friend. If you truly want to make thousands or even millions on YouTube, which by the way a lot of people are doing, you need to act and think like the rich YouTubers. You need to make smart, strategic decisions that 99% of people on YouTube are just not doing. We studied over 100 successful faceless channels and found 7 key things that they are doing consistently that actually help them bring in millions of dollars and billions of views. And these are not just tips, they're actually proven strategies that could completely transform your channel. So if you want to unlock those secrets and start building a YouTube brand, I highly recommend you check out this video next. And let us know in the comments which of these money-making strategies you are going to get started with first.